Hello, and welcome to the Center for Student Involvement's Student Organization Success Series. This summer, we're going to talk about some options for your student organizations for the coming year. I am Gwen Fox-Stump. I'm the Associate Director for Student Life in the Center for Student Involvement. This first session is kind of laying the foundation for all of our summer sessions. It's going to give you some things to think about for your organization and help you to build some goals and take steps for the rest of the summer. I just want to start out by saying we don't have all the answers, but we're here to work with you and your organizations to figure out what the best plan can be. As we learn things throughout the summer about what the fall semester is going to look like, we'll be sure to update you and help you to figure out how to take those next steps forward. So let's talk a little bit about why student organizations exist. They exist for community, for students to share passions, to give opportunities for co-curricular experiences, to meet new and fun, interesting people, and of course, for free t-shirts. Why does your student organization exist? Take a minute to think about that. Now that you've thought a little bit about why your student organization exists, let's talk a little bit about how we can achieve those same outcomes in our new place. What's a meeting going to look like? If you do service, what are your plans? How are you going to recruit new members? Are you going to have any social events? How are you going to have an exec board or new member retreat? This new path that we're all on is filled with uncertainty. There have been rapid changes and lengthy waits all at the same time. We've had virtual classes, we've had virtual work, and I think we're all exhausted. How are we going to move forward with the motivation to continue doing our very best at all of the things? So I know you're probably thinking, how are we supposed to plan if we don't know what the rules are going to be? Well, we're not sure either, but here are some possible or probable restrictions that will be in place for at least the fall semester. Social distancing, making sure that everyone is at least 6 feet apart. Continuing to wear masks. Room capacity limits that are about 30 to 40% of the previous room limits. This means not very many people can be in a room like KU 222 at the same time. What might it look like for your organization to meet in smaller groups, and then have a large group wrap-up over Zoom? Take a few minutes to watch Simon Sinek's TED Talk that's linked below. This TED Talk talks about the golden circle, the why, how, and what. It's thinking through your purpose. If you know why your student organization exists and you know what you want to accomplish as a group, the next question is, how are you going to do it? Now that you've watched his talk and maybe you've got some thoughts to help reaffirm your why and your what, but now it's time to work on your how. The how will impact your current membership, it will impact your recruitment, and it will impact your sustainability. Planning for the fall semester can't be like the equation in the cartoon on the right. You have to know all the steps that will lead you to the end. A miracle isn't just going to occur. Being best prepared with options A, B, and C for things that you want to do, and knowing that it will take work to do new things is a great way to start. What are the things that your organizations are not going to be able to do come fall semester? Try and think of one thing. It might be a large event, it might be a trip out of Dayton, it might be up the orgs how you've envisioned it in the past, it might be meeting with lots of people in tiny rooms. It's beginning the process of thinking how we can reframe what those events look like, and keeping in mind how your current membership is going to feel about that. How can you be of help to them? Now let's think about one thing that your organization will be able to do instead. Sometimes virtual events can be easier to organize. Your organization can have a broader reach. You might be able to reach out to students that you haven't been able to in the past. Maybe that first impression at Up the Orgs when it's 95 degrees isn't the greatest. This is your opportunity to reframe that. This can give you more opportunity for collaboration with other groups, both on campus and off. and continue to think about how your current membership is going to feel about these changes and how you can be the one to help. Summer is a great downtime, but that might not be the best bet for this summer. It's time to take a look at your fall plans and make those A, B, and C options. It's time to engage your membership before they get back to campus. Make sure that they know that you remember that they're a part of the organization. In conversation with leadership teams, see how your annual events from the past can be reframed. Commit to an action today. Have a conversation with someone in your organization. Have a conversation with your advisor. Schedule a meeting with your leadership team. Invite someone to a future session of your organization. Reflect on your group's why, or maybe set a goal for your how. We certainly appreciate you watching this video. We do have some more topics to come throughout the rest of the summer. Our topics are socially distant service, how to have a great social media presence for your organization, how to host a virtual program, how to make digital meetings fun and productive, and how to recruit for your organization in these pandemic times. If you would like to continue this conversation, please feel free to reach out. I am Gwen Foxstump. My email is gfoxstump1@udayton. You're also welcome to email our main student life email account at studentorgs@udayton.edu. Feel free, if you have any ideas for topics that we did not cover in the more topics to come slide, please feel free and email those to us, and we'll see what we can do to get those fit in. Have a great rest of your summer.